Hi everybody, we are going to talk about how to make groups for the sake of attendance. This is not to be used for groups as in group work. We'll get to that at a later time, but for now, those of you that are trying to track who is in your classroom on a particular day, this is your best bet. So let's go ahead and get started. Over here on the left hand side, if you slide down to where it says course management, that's where all of our tools live. We are going to slide down just a little bit further to where it says users and groups and click on the groups link. Now we have a couple options when we come up here to create, and I want to be very specific in letting you know that it's a lot easier to handle groups if you keep them in a set. So think about if you have like a bag of marbles and each one of those marbles is a group, then if you don't put them in the bag, then they're going to go all over the place. So group set kind of keeps all your marbles in one spot. Okay, so you can have your students random enroll. If you don't have an intentional way that you want to split them up, you can just use that option. But if you do want to be intentional about which students you see on which day, you're going to want to go with random and manual enroll. You don't want to go with self-enroll because you don't want to give them the option because then you have no control. So we're going to click on manual enroll. Okay, we need to name that group. So we're going to use this one for course rotation. That way we know what this specific group set is for. You do not need to put a description. These groups do not need to be visible to students. This is for your tracking purpose. So we're just going to tell that no. And because these groups are not visible to students, we don't need any of these tools. If you plan on having a discussion with just these students, we can talk about that in a later video. Right now, this is just for the purpose of tracking attendance and grading people on a certain day that they attend your course. So don't worry about any of this. You can just leave that there. We want to turn off allow personalization because we don't need that option on. And then group set, how many groups do you need? Well, how many days are they coming? How many different groups do you have rotating through your course? So if you have one group on Tuesday and one group on Thursday, you'd need two. If you have online instruction on Monday, but face-to-face on Wednesday, and then the rest of the course on Friday, you still only need two groups because those are you're talking about your physical groups that are in your course. So we're just going to go with two for now. Now you do want to click here, create smart view for each group in the set, because that's going to help you when we go set up the grade book in a second. So make sure that is checked. So quick recap from the top down, make sure you name it. Make sure it is not visible to the students. Go ahead and turn off allow personalization. Make sure you put in the number of groups that you need and create a smart view. And then you're ready to go. So we'll go ahead and hit submit. That's going to bring you to the set enrollment. So who goes in which group? I would also recommend at this point where the name is course rotation 1, course rotation 2, I would go ahead and name this the day that you're going to see those students. So we'll just call this our Tuesday group. And this one here, we'll call it our Thursday group. And then all you have to do is go in and add your users to each day. So who do you want to come on Tuesday? You'll see your entire student group here. Notice I only have one student in my class. I'm sad. Okay, and then I'll come down and add users to the Thursday group. Now the cool thing about this function is as you add them to one group, it takes them out of the list. So basically when you go to put your Thursday people in or Friday people, whatever day you have them, you'll just have the leftovers and it'll be a whole lot easier. Okay, so now that I have my groups set up, I can go click submit. And I can see here's my Tuesday group, here's my Thursday group. Awesome. Now, let me show you how to take that smart view that we talked about and make it work for you in your grade book. Now, do you have to do this? No, but I highly recommend it if you want to be able to quickly see and grade people who are there on a specific day. It's not that hard, so you've come this far. Let's see it out. So I'm going to slide down here to my grade center. If you notice right now, underneath full grade center, you have an assignments and a test option. These are smart views, and we're just going to add a couple more under here. So it's super easy. We're going to click on that full grade center. It's going to pull up all of our students. You're going to have a lot more than I am. And we're going to come up here to where it says manage smart views. These smart views are just like the two things that we saw underneath the full grade center, the test and the assessment option. So we're just going to click on that. Oh yeah, here it is, assignments and test. And the reason that they are showing up over here on that left hand side is because this little star is checked. So if they bother you and you don't want them there, you can actually turn those off. But notice I also have now 2 additional items in here called course rotations 1 and course rotations 2. I'm going to edit the name on this because technically course rotation 1 is my Tuesday group. So I'm going to put that in there on Tuesday. Well, how do I know that's my Tuesday group? I can double check by looking down here where it says group is equal to, and look, it already has Tuesday highlighted. So, okay, I know this is definitely my Tuesday group. I want to add it as a favorite. So type in your name, add it as a favorite, double check to make sure it matches, and hit submit. And now my Tuesday one is here. My little green star is automatically checked. And I'm going to do the same thing with the second one here. I'm going to go edit it very quickly. You only have to do this one time. I know it's kind of a pain, but after you have it done once, it's done forever. And you'll appreciate it later. I'm going to add this as a favorite. I'm going to make sure, oh, yep, it says it's highlighted Thursday. Perfect. Submit. Now, both my Tuesday and my Thursday are here, highlighted as a favorite. When I hit OK, right now it's showing all of my students, but now, oh, look at this, Tuesday, Thursday. So when I click on the Tuesday button, all I will see, it will filter out only my Tuesday students. So this is very helpful if you give an assignment on Tuesday and you just want to grade it and get it over with, and then you give a different assignment on Thursday. It's just a helpful addition to your course. So that's groups for attendance. In the next video, I'll show you how to add group-specific assignments and group-specific time release items, just in case you have, if you decide to do that in your day-to-day courses. So if you need me, you know where to find me.